Today, let's play with this cute little stamp set from Not Too Shabby called Critter Pops. Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome. Today, I'm working with the Critter Pops stamp set, which is part of the Stamp and Die set of the month from Not Too Shabby Shop. And it is such a cute little set with these little critter popsicles and then a whole bunch of great sayings. So I am playing with this. I also pulled out some paper from the Me and Me Plus You paper pack and the Boca Love paper pack, which were part of a box of the month from Not Too Shabby. Earlier this year, I was wanting to pull in some reds and going to be working with some red, white, and blue colors and the unicorn critter pop. So I am using my Hippie Crafter colored pencil set to color up this cute little unicorn critter pop with some red, white, and blue. And I have sped this part up pretty fast just because I'm not the greatest colorist. But I did do a little bit of shading just to try to give the pop some dimension. And so I pulled in two different blues on the top part there. The body will be white, and then I'm going to pull in some red down below. One thing that I have found using colored pencils is that I will add like my darker shade and just kind of add it in for some dimension. And then I go over it with the lighter shade that I'm going to use. And then I will go over that section again, like in a different direction, just so that it looks a little smoother. So if you have problems with colored pencils, like looking grainy, almost like if you colored with a crayon, if you go over, color over it again, but going in a different direction, it really helps smooth out that color. That's what I found anyway. So here, coloring that body white, and then I'm going to do some stripes down on that bottom part. Add a little color to the cheeks and the ears. And then I brought in kind of a lighter brown for the popsicle stick itself. And in some cases, if I don't have another color that I'm blending with, I just go in darker with the same color, like I did with that brown, and then go lighter over it. So here I'm bringing in two different reds. I couldn't find a red that I really liked in the set that blended well with both of the red papers that I was using, or matched well with the red papers that I was using. So I pulled in two different reds and kind of blended those together on the stripes down here and then in the unicorn horn. And now I'm just coming back in. I'm going to color in those little stars. And then I'm going to use a black marker to go back over some of the eyelashes, eyebrows, nose, and mouth on the pop just to help those stand out a little more. So now that the coloring is done, finally I can work on putting my card together. So I just cut that red, the Boca Love paper. It's like a 4x8 piece meant for slimline cards, and so I just cut it down to 4x5 1/4 to go on an A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I put it down and then realized I had wanted to put those stripes across my card mat before I put it down. It's like, okay, kind of changing plans. We'll go ahead and put it across the whole card front. So I had just pulled out some blue cardstock from my stash, and then the kind of red gingham there from the Me Plus You pad, and just put those across the front of the card on a diagonal and layered those up. And then now I'm going to bring in my critter pop. I also die cut a bunch of hearts out of the scraps that I had, and then I stamped out the Hello Cutie words and die cut those as well. And in order, because I have two layers there with that stripe, I'm just taking some scrap of that blue cardstock and I'm going to layer it on the back of the critter pop. And I apologize, like I'm just out of screenshot here, but I'm just adding the layers there so that when I lay the image across those stripes, it's going to lay a little flatter and not like show, you know, the the lines of the stripes that are going beneath it, or look lopsided or whatever. So I added some at the top. I'm going to add some on the stick part there down at the bottom. And then I can go ahead and put that pop down onto my card base. And then I have the Hello Cutie. I just thought that was cute to go with that cute little pop. And then I'm bringing in some of the hearts that I die cut, trying to figure out where I want to put them. I have some red, some white, and some blue. So just trying to kind of scatter those across, and then I can put everything down. And I will say, like, this Bokeh Love, it is a slick paper, and so I would forget and press too hard on my hearts, and they would like end up sliding around. So that's why you see me moving those back and forth. But I love that, the stamp and die sets from Not Too Shabby Shop. I love that they cut out the sentiments as well as other shapes. So here I'm just adding a scrap on the inside, and my fun little card is done. Thanks for your time today, guys, and I hope you all have a very crafty day.